My name is Azirikam Popo. I was born and raised here in Kibera, and this is my hood. Welcome to Kibera, the best and home of talent. Angaza is a foundation that deals with talents and dreams, whereby we nurture and develop kids' talents in a godly way. Angaza started all the way in 2013. This is how Angaza started. Back in 2013, I was still working with Truth FM and Biblia Osema. I was a field reporter with the station. So there's a day that actually I had to go and cover a story in Kibera where 7 kids, they were killed, they were murdered. These kids were between the ages of 9, 10 to around 15 years old. And so I went to the field to cover the story. So when I went to the field, I was able to witness how they were killed. It was so it was a brutal death for most of these kids. And the reason they were killed, it was because they were mugging mothers and people are going to jobs in the morning, taking away their stuff. So I decided to go and cover the story. So when I went back to the studio, I did the story. I posted the story on Facebook. And I remember a friend telling me, you come from Kibera, Popo. What have you done to make sure that actually these kids, they stop what they are doing and they are able to use what they have better? And I guess that was a very legit but a very striking question, because I was just coming from Kibera. But what had I done to make sure actually the rate of crime in Kibera had reduced? So after a few months, I decided to leave the station and came to Kibera because I had that passion working with the kids. So I decided to start at the organization, and the organization's name now we decided to call it Angaza. And I said Angaza is a Swahili word for shine, which means we want to make them to shine their talents and to shine to the community and use their talents well. So I went to the houses and I talked to the parents. I told them, hey, if you have these kids who have these talents, can they come to the program? Can I work with them? Can I nurture their talents? And that's how we started. So I went and I looked for a hall. Luckily we were given a hall, and that's where we started. We started with only 30 kids, but the number has grown because now from there we had so many parents coming and asking, can I bring my kid? My kid can he or she can dance, but they don't know how. So I brought them on board. I brought all these kids together, and most of those kids were still in primary school. But now over the years, most of them, they've finished schools. They're out there. We can see that most of them now, they are even dance choreographers in other organizations, in other churches. Most of them, they are on TVs as actors and actresses. Most of them, they've been able to nurture their music. They've done videos and others.
I'm Faith. Nilizaliwa grow ghetto kadem. Life ni difficult because you have to pass through some lot of challenges. Kajipata nimejoin tu gang moja hivi bila kujua, nikajipata hivyo kiasi ndio natumia madrugs hivyo. Nikaendelea tu kutumia, but ikafika place nika notice si fit, decide kureform tu hivyo. After finishing my fourth, kuna best yangu alintroduce Angaza. So nikakam kwanza nikacheki vitu zenye wanadu ni fiti. So mimi mwenyewe nikamwa ni join, ndio after kujoin nikaendelea kukaa nao, decide ni kwetu member kabisa.
Kenye nilifanya ni toke kwa hiyo criminal gang, ni join Angaza. Niliona hakuna mali naenda, hata hiyo tu ni kama kifo na ni kaburi yako najichimbia tu. Kwa Angaza nikijoin hapo kuna venye tanisaidia.
Through the many challenges we are facing outside there, that's why I joined Angaza, because the moment niko hapa najitenga na hizo bad company, peer pressure nini juu the moment nikikuja hapa keep busy, because outside there people wanakuwa idle. The moment umefinish house choice na hizo vitu zingine unakuwa idle, so unaweza jikuta na bad friends which unaweza end up doing things that are not right. So that's why I joined Angaza.
Kwanza nisikia sound hapo ndani, nikakam confirm, nikapata sana dance, nikabambika. Hiyo motivation ase walikuwa na dance, nilifeel pia mimi natamani ku dance, so nikawa join.
While staying at home in the year 2019, I used to see Angaza dancing on the roads, their concerts, how they nurture talents, and I was so interested in music. So I just asked their leader, Popo, if I could join, and that's how I joined, because I wanted to nurture also my talent.
Reason nilifanya nikajoin Angaza ni unajua huko mtajo, ukikanga hivi kwa ukiwa home kuna vitu mob zenye hufai kufanya, kuna uizi, utaingia kwa bad companies, unakuwa idol. Unajua ukiwanga idol, unasemanga idol mine ni workshop ya Devo. So mimi niliona nikuje Angaza at least nijike busy kama hiyo mambo na photography, kama kuna wase tunaweza saidiana nao kama kina Popo hapo, kina Haba Tombayo, tunasaidiana nao nifundishe yenye wanajua, and at least nitoke kwa hizo vitu zenye hatufai kufanya.
Kwa majina naitwa Innocent Mukadi, I'm in charge of programs in Angaza. Na Angaza tuna run programs 5. Kwa hizo 5 tuko na model, tuko na film.
The reason as why tulitengeneza model department, find out that there are so many people in Angaza wako na passion in that modeling, and ukienda hapa nje models ama ukienda hiyo classes za modeling wana charge, kuna charges. So Innocent aliongea na ocha yetu, because unajua Kibra you can't kuna difference ya msee anatoka juu mabombe na sio alinia, so hizi pata hiyo do ya kwenda nini modeling school. So by the help of Innocent akaongea na chetu ento Sheredi, then tukaanza modeling department.
Kwa hiyo film tuna wale maboy wenye wamejoin na mademo wenye wamejoin, wenye tunajaribu kuwanacha talent yao na tuishowcase kwa the world.
I'm going nowhere.
Get your belongings for now. Get out of my house. Don't be stupid here. Can't even cook my meals, Shirley.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. Don't leave me.
I'll hit you hard. Yeah.
I'm in Starlight.
Young lady.
Kwa film department tuko watu 30, tuko 30 people. When at least hizo kimpatia camera ama anything to do with media, anza kuexplainia scripts, tunaandika pia sisi wenyewe, tuna shoot, na pia tukipata support tunaweza fanya kazi nyingine kali sana. New support tunangojea tu, tukipata kazi yetu utabambika nayo, nyote mna watch.
Dance pia wameweza kuwapia kwa videos kadhaa, video za wasanii wameweza kushoot na wasanii wakubwa.
Story ya sungura na kuku ilikuwa tu ni ile kwa damu yangu tu, hiyo ufugaji hiyo. Sasa niliona hapa Angaza kuna space, nikaongea na Popo akanipea space, akaniprovidea vitu zingine kama bati hizo, nikatengeneza nyumba, akaniongezea do kiasi, nikaenda nikabai hizo sungura na kuku.
Nilikuwa natafuta rafiki atakaye kuwa wa kudumu, nilikuwa nimekosa tumaini, kwani binadamu hubadilika kama kinyonga. Tangu nikupate Yesu, sitafuti tena, upendo wako unanipa nguvu Baba, nikiwa nawe Yesu, nitaogopa nini? Nitaogopa nini? najua hutaniacha, pawe na shida pasiwe. Wewe ni mwaminifu milele, najua hutaniacha, pawe na shida pasiwe. Wewe ni mwaminifu milele, 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 milele.
I'm so passionate about music. That's my passion since I was young. So I just want to grow in it, build it, because it can help me in the near future. Yeah, that's why I chose music.
Beads nilijifunzia kwa sister yangu. Alinifunza kuzitengeneza, pia mimi nikaona naweza funza beshte zangu wajifunze, at least wakiuza wanapata kado, wanajisaidia. And kutengeneza beads, it's so fun. Apart from bead making, kuna vitu zingine pia si ufanya. Like tuko na biashara, kama ni chapo tunauza uji, tuna get that amount, at least tuna help the foundation, and pia tunajisaidia nazo kubuy our stuffs na pia tunazitumia home.
Our greatest achievement, I can say, as Angaza, is actually we've been able to bring the talent, I mean the kids together. We've been able to nurture their talents. We've been able to discover their talents. There are those who've been able to get scholarships, either in dance, in football, whichever way. We've been able to make sure these kids, they have been able to go from one step to the other. We've seen kids who never knew they can actually write, who never knew actually they can do things like bead making or anything to benefit them. But we've seen them walking through and been able to achieve a lot. We've also seen a changed society, that the perspective that actually teenagers are people who cannot be controlled. But now you can see literally these are the people, when you actually listen to them, that the people of great benefit, because now society is able to live in peace, society is able to accept them. Because one of the things that we did is actually to work with the authorities, that's the sub-chief and the chiefs. These are the people who have been able to now integrate even now these people who are coming on board. We have kids who have reformed. They used to be in crime. They are now changed. The community and the society is actually accepting them.
Me since ni join Angaza, nimechange nimechange cause vitu zenye nilikuwa nafanya sasa siwezi fanya na benefit a lot through this organization. Mimi naweza sema kama kitambo singeenda church, but for now naweza enda church. Alafu kwa nini au mademu wengine pia naweza wamenta kiasi through knowledge yenye napata huku na share nao, pata na na influence wanatoka kwa hizo group.
Mi benefits nimeget, ya kwanza ni kusocialize na wasee. Mi sikuanga najua kusocialize. Alafu kitu kingine pia nimeget connections mob. Kama story na photography saizi yenyewe mimi niko fit through connections. Nikipata nikuja hapa Angaza popoa nipeleke place fulani kama Citizen TV ama Shoeback Media huko. At least na get plan one or two things yenye itani help. Hiyo ni benefit. Alafu pia niliget kujua God sana. Sasa at least mimi naweza Mungu ni nani, nikwambie God ni nani. Sikuanga najua Mungu. Sasa hizo unaweza niuliza story na church, nikwambie hadi siku hizi nimeendanga church.
Mimi si msee, nilikuwa na believe kwa God sana. So nimebenefit na kujua through Bible studies, through hizo teachings zenye tunakuanga nazo hapa pia. So yeah, nimebenefit a lot.
Kwa majina naitwa Millicent Akoth na niko na watoto wawili Angaza. Niliona kama wako na talent ya kudance. Juu walikuwa wananisumbua kwa nyumba tuweke hizi ngoma na mimi siwezi zitafuta. So nikamwambia akuje kwa popo wa dance hizo ngoma. Na sasa naona akiendelea poa. Mimi kenye naweza ambia mzazi, talent ya mtoto litamfungulia. Pengine amesoma, amefail, na hiyo grade yake itamsaidia. Na hii talent yake itamtoa hapo impeleke mbali. Kwa watoto Kenye naomba tu tuweke hizi groups kama hizi Angaza zinasaidia juu mtoto akiwa pale ndani hata fikiria kutoka atembee. Sasa akiwa hapo anacheza. Sasa hizo groups tu watuweke tu mingi, ndio at least mtoto wako akiwa mahali unajua ako wapi. Tatusaidia.
So our greatest challenge as Angaza Foundation has been space. We have so many programs that are running, but we don't have spaces. We have so many things that we can do, but we have limited space. As you can see, we are renting a hall. It's a very small hall. It cannot hold more than 30 people. And on the foundation, we have more than 100 kids who are coming to the program. There are different things. There are those who are doing rope jumping. There are those who are doing beads. There are those who are doing dance. There are those who are doing films and other things. But now we cannot run these activities together because now we don't have space. And this has been one of our greatest challenge actually. As Angaza, we've seen even we do some of our programs from an open space because we don't have a space. So be it Bible study, be it mentorship, be it just one-on-one, because now we don't have space, but we have open spaces out there. We just take the team out there. We do the beats from outside. The kids come and learn from outside. So that has been a space because we cannot meet all of us from that small space. And another thing actually we have been facing as Angaza is actually most of these departments we do not have enough equipment to run. Like for example, we have dance. They don't have costumes. They don't have shoes. They don't have things like sound. And these are things that are essential for any dancer. So we find it difficult even when we go to competitions. These are the things that we face. We cannot compete effectively. We have very good choreos. We have very good moves. But now we don't have uniforms. We cannot even show people that actually can do something better because uniforms matter a lot. We cannot even have a best playback when you're practicing. So that's a challenge. And then we have film department. Film department actually that covers a lot because we have more than 30 kids on this department. We don't have our own camera. We depend on people to come and partner with us to do films and other things. And if we had our own camera, we could do a lot in terms of empowering the people who are in this department to do their own stuff, to go out there, take photos, and build on what they have. So that's another challenge. And then another challenge that we are facing is feeding program. Most of the kids on the program, they depend on food during the weekend because we don't have schools that run during the weekend. And these kids, they need something to put in their stomach. But when they come to the program, for example, this week we'll have food. The following 2 weeks don't have food. It becomes a challenge to them. Most of them they will just run away and just go out there. And I remember most of the preteens and the teens girls who are coming up. Food is very essential to them. Food is very something important to these kids because as long as we have food, it will be easy to contain these kids together, to run Bible studies and everything there. But now for the past how many months we don't have food feeding program that runs on a daily basis or every weekend. Another thing that actually we are facing is actually what we call material for the bead making team. As I said, we have a team of young girls and young mothers who are into bead making and sewing, and these are young mothers who are just coming up and they want to explore. These are girls between ages 14 and around 17, 18, 19 there. They dropped out of school, but they want to start again. How do we make them independent? They need these machines, sewing machines. They need enough material for bead making, of which it's a problem to them because even us as an office, we cannot cater for them. So we have to go out there. Maybe this week we'll do the bead making thing. Next week you're not doing because we don't have enough materials. And another challenge is actually how to get enough market for our products when we do bead making, because we depend on, after we have sold this bead making thing, to come out and actually help us even to build. We use the finance or the funds we get from bead making to run the programs, and some of the money that we get we also give them to these ladies to help them back at home, because most of them, they come from single parenthood. Another thing that we actually are facing is actually we do not have enough things to run our cyber. We have a cyber that actually has one computer, and this computer, we used to do printing and other stuffs, but now the machine that we had broke, so we do not have machines, and people are coming. These are the things actually, when we have them, it will be easy even to support our programs, because people will come, they want to be to print, they want to photocopy, and these small shillings that we get will go back to our programs and assist us to even to run our programs very well.
Mi dream yangu inakwanga ku-own production company. Palitunda nzia, bora niko na equipments too enough, mi nitaanzisha production company yangu. Alafu pia ndakuwa wizard wa equity, ndakuwa wizard. Najua ndakuwa wizard.
I want one day when I'm blessed to help the people in ghetto who don't have the funds, maybe sponsor some of them, and also those who are also passionate about music like me. I want to be a vocal trainer. I might come one day, teach them.
Dream zangu mimi ningependa kuwa Miss World. Na sijui itakuwa ya gani, but ni achieve to your dream yangu ya kuwa Miss World. And pia natakaga kuandika movie yangu, by the way.
I'd want to see Angaza making an impact all over the world. For me, I believe each one, reach one, teach one. If I'm able to train one kid, and this kid goes away and teaches another kid, and that kid teaches another kid, we'll have so many people doing discipleship and evangelism through what they've been able to do. So many. My purpose is actually to see a society whereby people are using their talents to bring more people to God. People are using their talents to shine in the community. Young people are using their talents, not even here in Nairobi or in ghetto, but other parts of the world whereby vulnerable young people are found, vulnerable teens are found. I want to see young mothers going out there, being bold and saying, yes, I messed around, but I can stand out and be able to be counted. Yes, I messed, but I can come out and be better. I want to see young people, young men who are into crime, they are reformed, they are coming back and saying, I can make a change. I can come out and actually help other people who are struggling with other things from the society, and come out and be able to stand out. These are the things I want to see from the community. I don't want to see a situation whereby in the next 5 or 10 years, when I walk around and ask people, I mean, what are you doing? And they're like, we're just there. But I want to work in the next 5 years, a community of changed people. People who used to be in Angaza, they are doing other stuffs. They've been able to raise their families. They've been able to raise more and more army for God and for His work. Community leaders, people who are committed to change community and perspective of how they view young people.
If you have passion in something or you believe in someone, unaweza msaidia kwa kumwongelesha, kumkeep busy, like umpe hiyo support yenye anataka. Uwe mzazi, uwe leader, mpe hiyo support yenye anataka, mpe hiyo challenges zenye anapitia. Kama unaweza msaidia, umsaidie nazo. Kama kuna ile ugumu fulani anapitia, simama na yeye, mshike mkono, atapenya.
My name is Flavia Nyavuke. I'm the treasurer and also spearheading the ladies program in Angaza Foundation. I'm here to thank those people who come through to help us in various activities here. People like the Kuza Hub, they've helped us in spreading the gospel and actually building us spiritually. People like the Stories Up, where we get to share our stories, different stories from our homes to here. People like the ICY, where we get children and we mentor them, and we believe we build them to some point. Those people who come to teach our models, those people who provide us with cameras, with so many things to come and just help us in the film industry. People like, I won't really mention their names, but they really come through to help the ladies, and they give us pads, and they also share so many information about ladies, and they really help us in various situations. And I'm just thankful to God and to them, and just praying that they'll always come through to help us, and tutasema asante.
Ningependa kushukuru wale supporters wenye wametusupport kama Angaza, likes of Habo, kusimama na film, wale department ya film, na Miss Nandi County Rose Cheredi kuja kusupport na kutrain our models, na au matrainers wenye au ma choreographers wenye na train our dance teams, na kila msemo mwenye na support Angaza.
One of the biggest lessons that I've been able to pick up in life as a person is actually the benefit that we get when we wait patiently, when we don't use shortcuts. I've learned a lot because for me, I believe it doesn't matter how long it will take for you to achieve what you want. Don't take a shortcut. I've seen people who took a shortcut, their life has been miserable. I believe in working hard and working smart and fusing that with the talent, you will go far. The Bible says your talent will make you to eat and dine with the kings and queens, and that's what I believe even in this society. When you persevere, when you wait patiently in this life, you get the best. But when you use shortcuts, it comes back to haunt you. As a person, I'm a journalist by profession. But I've never looked back to go into employment because there are no opportunities. But I discovered that as an individual, I can teach dance, I can write scripts, I can do films, I can do drama, I can act. I mean, all these things, it's away from what I do away from my career as a journalist. And so I waited and I said, what will happen if I don't get a job in the media industry? Will I just sit there and say, life has been unfair to me? No. I decided to use what God has given to me. That thing that God has given into you, that thing that is inside you, that thing that actually no one can take from you. It's the best thing actually we can say. When you fuse it with the discipline and character, you will be the best person. Don't wait people to come and tell you, you need a godfather, you need someone to hold your hand. No. I believe when you persevere and you push with this life and you be patient with what you want, you'll be able to achieve it.